welcome to our first video of Shed to Sand. I'm Indy.
And I'm Owen.
For this first episode, we are going to Moreton Island. You ready?
Yes,
Woo!
very much.
Just airing down the tyres. We locked the hubs. We locked the hubs, so we're actually in four-wheel drive this time. Because fun story, at Fraser Island, we were there for a week. The whole first day we did in two-wheel drive because someone unlocked a hub that I already locked. So we got bogged. And Mr. Smart over here thought, the hub's unlocked, I should be in four-wheel drive. Wrong. We have just made it onto Moreton Island. You keen?
Yes.
Excited? Had some barge adventures. We helped out some pea platers that were here for schoolies. And what else? Had a meat pie. And what else happened? Oh, some Triton got bogged on the off ramp onto the beach, so that was pretty funny. Yeah, other than that, we're going to meet up with Owen's parents and check out their campsite. And yeah, see where the day takes us. Owen's helping a guy. This poor guy's bogged. Now my turn to walk through another crossing. Oh, it's cold. Okay, well I can feel the ruts, that's for sure. Alright, that's gross. Alright. Whenever Owen looks at me. Ready? Here he goes. We've just set up camp behind me and we've had some lunch, and then Owen and I just had a bit of relaxing because after we left off with the guy we were helping, or the guy that we were helping out of his bog scenario, damage report. We are missing a mud flap, but oh well, we didn't get bogged and we helped someone, so that's the best we could do.
Yep.
Day one, Moreton Island, and we're already losing stuff.
That's alright. Shit happens.
Yeah. Funny enough, we didn't break anything on Fraser, which you'd think would be that island, but nope. Moreton just hits different.
Yeah. That's alright. Good start to the week.
But we've set up everything. We are just planning to go to Honeymoon Bay for the afternoon. Hopefully the walk isn't that far because I really don't feel like walking that far. But yeah, we'll catch you when we're at Honeymoon Bay and we'll take some sick drone footage. Day 2 on Moreton Island. We've had a very relaxing morning this morning. It rained a little bit, it's a bit overcast. You can tell there's like a little bit of a storm across the coast. It's actually raining pretty heavily at home at the moment, but we've managed to luck out and at least just overcast is what we're experiencing today. Just walking in the little rock caverns at Honeymoon Bay. Not swimming, it's a bit too cold for me. But Owen is up ahead. He's way up there. But yeah, I'll show you around a bit. Across, because it's low tide, it's easy to walk in these little caverns. Little openings, I guess is what you call them. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We made it into these rock formations on the side of the water. If we get wiped out, you know where to find us. It is day 3 of Moreton Island, our last sort of full day here at North Point, and it is such a beautiful day. Some clouds, but that's alright. Definitely a good day for the champagne pools. We're just spending all day. So
nothing else planned,
yeah, nothing else planned, so hopefully all goes okay. But yeah,
it's just a short walk. Maybe 600 meters from where we're camping.
Yeah, not so bad. There's like a little walkway just down there from our campsite, so not too bad. Low tide is around lunchtime again, pretty much is all this week. So, and it's definitely a lot calmer. Yesterday the wind really picked up, so it was actually quite scary out here. So yeah, today is looking magnificent. time we're talking to you today, day 4. We're trying to find our Blue Lagoon campsite, and through one of our badass water crossings that we didn't film, we've lost our front license plate. So we're gonna go back to where we lost it. Hopefully it's still there, because that isn't really the only other water crossing it would have been lost in. So, damage report. We've lost the mud flap, day 1, and now we lost the license plate. Hopefully we can find it again. Alright, there's the infamous lake. Missing license plate. Let's do this.
So we found them. That was the thing I forgot to do before we left. There was one thing I was meant to do, and I could not remember for the love of me what it was meant to be. This is what it was. Secure the number plates better. Because they're just secured with 2 little bolts. I've been through water crossings before, but it's never had any problems. So I'll pull these out so they don't puncture someone's tires.
Day 6, I think 6.
So.
And we're currently driving through the inland tracks. Just had lunch at the gutter bar and picked up some oysters, which you would have seen in a few clips beforehand. And Owen's been eaten alive by Midges. I'll show you. Like, very bad.
I'd very much recommend before you get out of the car, if you're going to go get oysters, to put on some proper mosquito repellent, and if you can, put on long pants and shirt. It's not fun. No. It's a lot better to prevent them from biting you than putting on stuff to help make it feel better afterwards.
Yeah, it doesn't help that you get a reaction out of it.
I'm slightly allergic to little flying, biting, stinging things. No idea.
No. But like, hopefully our plan right now, we're heading back to the eastern beach to take Middle Road back to the west side. We're staying at Biniwa tonight. Might go to the Rex, have a nice swim there. But we'll see. So yeah, we'll see you guys whenever we see you next.
So I'm just starting to cook some lunch now while Indy's out on the paddleboard. Today we've got some, I think they're beef and some chicken sausages for Indy. We've spent most of today out just lounging around on the beach, did some snorkeling. Indy's just out there, I don't know if you can see her on the paddleboard. We did a little bit of paddling around with the flippers. It's not too busy today, so it's alright. It's mostly tour groups and stuff going around. There's a few cars up here, but you know, right in front of us here, it's not too bad. Pretty shallow, and then it drops off quite quickly. Yeah, there's a few skis going around, a few big boats. We'll have lunch and then might have another talk to you about some other stuff.
We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this
We're just on Middle Road now. The clip before we showed probably the worst bit on this, going from the west side to the east side.
Right.
Definitely a car that is stock standard height. Probably road tyres not very sufficient enough for Middle Road.
Yeah, there was a few ladies that were camping next to us yesterday with a stock standard Jeep Renegade, and they tried to come through, but they could not get through.
No,
Had to be pulled back out.
Yeah, so unfortunately they couldn't get through because their vehicle is definitely lower than most four-wheel drives, even stock standard height anyway. But definitely, if you were to come to Moreton Island sometime in the near future, especially when hasn't been any rain much at all, definitely like at least terrain tyres.
Yeah,
And
some sort of a capable vehicle.
Some sort of capable vehicle.
Wouldn't recommend for new drivers unless you've got a very capable vehicle from somewhere. But you need some sort of skill.
Yeah, our plan today, we're going to Champagne Pools.
So we're going across to the east side and we'll go up to Champagne Pools. Dad wants to check out a different track, so we're going to go have a look at that. We've already been down that track, but he hasn't, and he wants to see for next time when we come here whether the trailer will make it through that track, so he can stay at a different campsite.
Because Owen's parents have a homemade sort of camper trailer, so they want to just check out the tracks to make sure, whereas us, we camp out of the car, so we're a bit different.
A bit easier for us to get to some more remote tracks, or harder tracks. Tracks that you probably wouldn't drag a trailer through.
Yeah, yesterday was quite a fun day. We spent the whole day at the Rex, which was lovely. It was very hot, but the water was cold. We took out my paddleboard. You would have seen some of the drone footage before. But beautiful day. Today there's actually a cruise ship that's just docked a bit further out from the bay, and they're boating people in. I assume from like a Tangalooma sort of experience. But our brief moment when we were just there this morning, it's already very busy. It's a beautiful day on a Saturday, so I would definitely recommend when coming to Moreton staying at a week, even maybe over 4 days, just because the island is small. You can get around a whole lot easier, whereas Fraser, you definitely need a lot more time to do stuff around the island.
To get different places on Moreton, there's not much, like, yeah, you got to drive, but the driving is nowhere near as long as Fraser. You can spend most of the day driving from one end of Fraser to the other, where here you can do it in 2 hours, if that.
Yeah.
That's too damn bad. Yes, I was excited.
Cam, come on, hurry up, we're gonna be late. It's a toddler. Get up.
We're leaving.
Sadly.
Last day, barge. It is, what time? 1:52. Barge leaves at 2:30, but we're on there. We're at the very front. There is a storm coming. It's raining back at home, so hopefully no hiccups on the way.
We'll be right.
Hopefully.